Alright guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another Northern Michigan adventure commentary video. You know what this is, guys? Well, let me first off say, if you haven't subscribed yet, this picture should be enough to get you interested in the channel. I think it's a freaking steam-powered robot here, guys. Come on, man. Like and subscribe, y'all. Let's get some more of these cool videos out with this kind of stuff. People don't know about this, and never taught about this. I don't know about any of this stuff until I do the research on my own. So anyway, this is a steam-powered robot. I don't know if this was at some exhibition or what, but what I do know is it doesn't look like he's wearing any pants. So if we look at the mechanics behind this, what are we seeing? They got some chain there, got a little rope. There's a guy controlling it right back over here. So, it looks like a pressure gauger. And this guy is dressed, at least in the top. Wow, that hand, at first glance, actually looks pretty real. It's probably got a glove or something over it. But, yeah, pretty interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, I don't know what the purpose of it would be exactly. So it's attached to a carriage. The guy drives it with a robot guy in front of it. I mean, it would be just for show, right? I don't understand why you would even want, the look of another person pulling a cart. I know they do it in other countries and stuff. I just don't think that's a really good look. If you're going to dress it up like anything. I like the car look, Let's go on to the next pick. This one's amazing. What's it say over there? Entered according to an act of Congress in the year 1865. Blah, blah, blah. Clerk's office for the U.S. Okay. It doesn't say what it is about at all. So I thought this was super interesting. Someone explain this to me. Okay, there's a pyramid of balls in the back. And to me, it looks like there's one missing off the top. It looks so out of place. Half of this place looks destroyed. And then part of it, the pyramid back here, and then these other stacks look like they're starting to get organized. So what could this be? Are those cannonballs? And then if those are cannonballs, what are these things up front here? These, they almost look like bearings, They got little balls inside of the two, looks like metal plates there, I'm assuming. It looks like bearings of some sort. I don't know if that's what that is or if that's just another way of stacking the balls. But what are these? Different size balls? Number 2s? Bs? Ones that didn't make it? I don't know. This picture sure is interesting. Somebody please explain it to me in the comments. There's like a gate right up front there. There's some giant screw gizmo right there. Yeah. I mean, just totally destroyed, yet with some organization. There's even bricks over here. Are these stacked? Or are these buildings? I don't think they're buildings. They look stacked. So, I don't know. Somewhat organized. What are these here? These are different pieces. Like barrels? Are they barrels? I don't know if they're barrels. More pieces. I don't understand this one. So hopefully somebody can shed some light on that in the comments section. That'd be terrific. This is an amazing picture right here at the bottom. It looks like they filled it in to preserve it. Mons Meg in Edenberg Castle or Edenberg Castle. Amazing looking cannon, am I right? Let's see what it says on it. Okay. Restored to Scotland by H.M. George the 4th? I don't know. AD 1839. So that badge was put on there in 1839, I'm assuming, to commemorate that. And so on and so forth. These are going to go, I believe. This one says sent to the town of London, AD 1764. Cool. This cannon has been around, am I right? At the siege of Norham Castle, AD 1497, and it's got another one on it too. I can't read that one. I think the large lettering is forged at. Is it forged at Mons? That would make sense. But, I mean, look at that wheel there. Amazing looking. Absolutely beautiful. Great, great artistry on this. And it says something there, too. Kind of caught my attention. Interesting, guys. What are these? The cannonballs back here? It looks like they got a divot in it here and a divot in the top of that one. Oh, did they make them like that on purpose? That's interesting. A little ornate decor on the end there, too. And then I saw a ball over here, too. So that looks different, though. This one looks like it's made out of, you know, cement or something like that. Very interesting. The cannon, too, though. The old cannon looks different than the, you know, piece that it's placed upon there. Probably the restoration. Let's go on to the next one, yeah? Yeah, this is just ornate decor here with a really cool bridge. I haven't seen many of these. Let's take a look-see at the... Well, the city's flooded. You know, that's one thing. They're getting around in boats. So this city's been... You can almost see that part of it underwater there. They got a little ledge to walk on if they need to. But yeah, they go right out to the water. Bridge over there. So they probably use these bridges to get around then. Would have been really useful. But crazy way of living for sure. So some of these cities just never became unflooded. They're just chilling that way. Let's look at this bridge though. Look at these crazy faces on here. You know, typical scary old architecture. Some, you know, I don't know who these guys are. This one here looks way scary. I don't know. I'm not in love with all of them. What's this one in the middle, too? What is that? Lord Mighty Duck? Looks like a Mighty Duck thing. I don't know. Ideas, anybody? But as you go on, that one's Frankenstein. Yep. Going along. Yeah, they kind of fade out. Crazy faces, though. Amazing ornate decor. Well done. Good show, I say. Look at those. Look at the side of that building. The textured. I mean, it almost is like you wouldn't want to fall against it or anything. It's kind of pointy looking. But yeah, just amazing. The detail. Let's move along. Let's see what this one says. Rays of sunlight from South America. There we go. It's coming in good now. Decoration of the public fountain on the Great Plaza, Lima, during the celebration of the 28th of July, must be their Independence Day, containing 3,000 gas lights. So these are gas lights, huh? Let's see. 1865. I don't know if that's when the picture is. That's when it got entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1865. But yeah, look at this. Let's take a look-see around. Look at that. Was that old cobblestone or something? It's real dirty. It looks like it's been flooded there recently. So, and then they got these old cement pieces coming out of the ground that look all beat up with these newer metal poles sitting on top, creating this fence line, it looks like. And then you got this fountain out front with some crazy old evil decor. Looks like a demon head, you know? Especially that one all the way to the right. They got that pumping. And if we go to the right here, we see a top hat guy, not surprising. And some smaller boys. Three, four. And look at this cool street lamp. It's amazing. It's like some sort of a palm or something, but it's a street lamp. Beautiful. So let's take a look at what the picture's mainly about. So there's this fountain, and then they decorated with this extravagancy around the fountain for Independence Day, apparently. Let's go all the way up to the top. Wow, look at that. I haven't seen anything quite like this. So we'll take a look at the top. Some Antiquitech for sure. So this is gas powered. So all those lights are running on gas, huh? Almost seems unbelievable. Wow, look at that. So there's the top of the regular fountain and the statue. So it's got like angel wings, blowing a horn, and it has like a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs style hat, which I've seen in other pictures too, other religious pictures. So maybe that's like depicting a certain type of religion. I'm not really sure which one. I can get the pictures though and look into that actually. Um, the metal that this is made out of is interesting because they have all these points running along the entirety of the thing, which is interesting because if it's gas, why would they need that? I don't quite understand. Looks like they have different color bulbs here too. Obviously, you can't pick up on the colors. It just looks black and white. Maybe it wasn't black and white. Maybe it was colored though. And some clear ones and some white ones and all the ornamentation around it. Yeah, they got bulbs going up and around. That's really cool looking. Not to mention the whole fountain itself. Absolutely amazing work of art. Beautiful. Moving along. This is Thebes, I believe. And the coolest part about this is the Colossus over here that fell. I mean, yeah, you got these Osiris statues here. The pillars of what is it? I think it says the Osirid or Osirid pillars and great fallen Colossus. The Colossus is the cool part. So look at the people there though too. Some people look like they're from there. Then you got these two, this lady and this guy standing there. It looks like they might be the money behind the operation or the tour. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that Colossus. Is his face in the ground? Maybe. Doesn't look like a face up. Looks like a face down. So that's too bad. You can get a little bit, I don't know what he's got on, a helmet, or if that's his hair. She. Don't know. Can't see enough of it, but it's absolutely amazing. The stature of it compared to these pillars, you think, oh man, those pillars are huge as it is. Look at those blocks. Look at those people. No. That Colossus there is even more amazing. Too bad it wasn't still in one piece. And here's some Antiquitech up close. Not the greatest picture, but it gives you an idea of what this stuff used to look like up close. In a lot of old pictures, you can see it, but not up close. So this gives you a little bit of an idea of the design, where they were running the wires through it. It had the globe on it, the symbology and everything. Let's move along. Oh, this might be the last picture, but I love this picture, The ruins. Look how huge that was. To make that, to move that, just would have been quite the feat, I would say. What a palace in the background, too, at one point in time. Just absolutely amazing picture here. Gal's probably roasting in the sun right there. Wow. Well, you gotta sleep somewhere, so I'll figure out a way from the corpse. So are those pineapples? Oops. They look like the pineal gland things, in the hieroglyphs, they're always holding up to like people's heads. Yep, that's what I'd say they are. Is that like a artichoke? Is it some type of fruit that I'm not exactly familiar with? Does somebody know exactly what that is? I wouldn't say it's exactly a pineapple, is it? Let me know in the comments, guys. Well, that's it, guys. I love y'all. It was fun doing another commentary for you guys, and I hope to do more of these really soon in the future.